Henry Lee Lucas. I mean, the guy is like the definition of a drooling lunatic.
Yeah.
He looks horrific.
Yeah.
You would have to be blasted out of your fucking gourd.
I mean, like he would ask, can I come in and get a drink of water? Apparently people let him in.
Yeah, maybe in like really rural or very off the beaten path towns, they're like,
sure, trusting.
Yeah, you can come in here.
Have a sit down.
But he was like a highway killer, is what he probably did. He probably did kill maybe like 7. He just seems so dumb. But because he was so simple-minded, like that's the best way to do it. Especially during that time period. But even if you were a serial killer now, just people you don't know, far away from your abode.
Yeah.
Like you live on the road.
Well, yeah. You
live on the highway.
I mean, he was like a degenerate.
Transient.
Yeah, transient. I don't know how the guy. What did he like? I've always thought about like people who are serial killers. Or people that do certain crimes where it takes all this time and stuff. It's like, when do you work?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like,
it's a full-time gig.
How did Ted Bundy have money?
Because he was...
I know he went to college. He was trying to become an attorney. Never did actually do it. But, I mean, he worked, like, sporadically at, like,
he was like
really...
a gig worker, basically.
Yes, I mean he actually worked. This woman who's a writer who wrote about him, a very well-known writer, worked with him at I think
Crisis
it was
Call Line.
Yes,
and she wrote like the stranger sitting next,
the stranger next door or something like that. Yeah, but and she's a famous writer, but the coming together of these. 2 people.
The Stranger Beside Me. That's what it's called.
Okay, you're right. But that's what I said, right? That's what I said.
What'd you say?
Stranger Beside Me?
No, you said that's what you said.
So, but the fact that she goes on to become this pretty well-known writer.
Because of that book, though.
No, I don't think that's it. I think she wrote other things, but that she would actually meet and know fairly well Ted Bundy, who's like on the Mount Rushmore of serial killers. I think she wrote other things.
She wrote other things. Yeah, I guess she's published multiple times. I don't know how successful. Let's look at her Wikipedia. But is it all good? It's all true crime after that.
Yeah, it is true crime. She did true crime. I think she wrote true crime, right?
I want to know, what's your net worth? What do you make before taxes? Annual. Get back to us. So what do you're like, how did she cross paths with him?
Well, I mean, the fact that, it's almost like Edgar Allan Poe meeting Enrico Fermi and them being friends for like a year or 2.
Look up Enrico Fermi.
No, not that. I'm just talking.
I don't know who that is.
You never heard of Enrico Fermi?
He's an Italian-American physicist.
Yes, he's incredibly well known for normal people.
What did he do?
I don't know. He was a world-class physicist or something.
Oh, he worked on the first nuclear reactor and worked towards understanding radioactivity, quantum physics, quantum theory, nuclear physics, and particle physics. That was an obscure reference, dog, and I think people are going to side with me on that.
No.
It was kind of a deep cut. And then you just you expect me to know some fucking what?
Do you know who?
Hey-o.
Do you know who Edgar Allan Poe is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
He's Baltimore born.
Yeah, that's what he's known for. He was born in Baltimore.
Dated his cousin. That's famous. Died in a gutter.
Yeah.
As we all should.
Yeah.
Let the rain wash away the
Yeah,
sins.
Anne Rule wrote a bunch of all the.
She wrote a bunch of books. How famous is she? I only know The Stranger Beside Me. She's no Truman Capote.
You know, Truman Capote, I only think wrote one book. In Cold Blood.
Yeah, that's the big one. That's the big one. And he wanted to write more, but he just never got around to it.
Yes, it's same as me. I never got around to it.
Well, let's see what else he wrote. I thought that was his first dalliance into fiction. That's why it was such a big deal.
Who are we talking about?
Truman Capote.
Dalliance? You said Dalliance? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh, he wrote that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was completely wrong.
Yeah, they're not just giving me all of his works. Sexuality. He was gay. What?
Yeah, no kidding. Did you ever hear the guy talk?
What the hell?
I might have you in my next book.
Oh, he wrote for film, television, whatever. Works. He wrote a shit ton of stuff.
Okay.
He wrote a lot.
Never mind.
I guess.
He was a dickhead, though. He always dressed in white. Wore hats.
In Cold Blood did kind of start the true crime
genre.
And he wrote after In Cold Blood. But he never...
But that's the name of a book? After Cold Blood?
No, he has like a shit ton of releases afterwards.
Ooh, what was one of them called?
A Christmas
After Cold
Memory,
Blood?
which was a screenplay that won an Emmy.
Okay, we talked enough about it. We don't care.
Yeah. I didn't know he was gay. Did you?
Are you kidding me?
He talk like this.
Yes.
Like a southern belle.
Kind of, yeah. You're messing with me,
Like
right?
an old southern
Okay, we get it. You did it?
He was gay. I know he was gay.
It seems like you did.
The movie was good about him. And Philip Seymour Hoffman fucking nailed that performance.
Yeah, he did. I didn't see it, but I assume.
Oh, I recommend it only from the standpoint of like just watch a ninja ball, and that ninja, Philip Seymour Hoffman. He really is one of the great actors of our time period.
It's a shame that he died. It really is, because I just thought he was insanely good, just real good.
I didn't realize it before his passing. I mean, age certainly had a big role in that, but like getting into watching movies, you're like, I've watched a lot of movies with him, and the ones that are by auteurs, like actual movies of substance. Mm-hmm. He just fucking is so good.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how, there is no role too big nor small. And he dominates it.
True.
I couldn't tell you other actors like that. Because like Tom Cruise, he's in a Coppola movie with, I'm sorry. I can't remember the name. Yeah, before he gets his teeth fixed and everything. There's like, they would always get into big mashup fights.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, he was
and
really
he was
young.
Yeah, and so take that with a
So
grain of
he was
salt,
in
but
that.
The Outsiders.
Yeah.
But like, he's barely like he really.
But that was an ensemble cast.
It was.
Patrick Swayze was in it.
The Sways. That's what he likes to be called.
I think
the
Kevin
main
Dillon
dude.
was in it.
Yeah, Matt Dillon. Is his
Matt
name.
Dillon.
He's good, man. He's good. You ever watch The House That Jack Built?
No.
It's really good in that.
Really?
You would like that. You would like that. Lars von Trier, the guy who made Melancholia.
God. Yes.
It's a movie about a serial killer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he always plays
like a called you something. Got me so fired up over here.
He always plays like a douche. Matt.
Well, he's
kind of a douche in this, huh? He always
Most serial
plays a
killers
douche.
aren't good guys.
Well, Bundy didn't seem like a douche. I mean, but well, I mean, his personality wasn't
He
douchey.
was probably very convincing to women that he wasn't before he really was. In the courtroom, he was.
Yeah. Granted.
I mean, there is like a bit of an anti-establishment, like, get him, Ted. But then you're like, this guy is.
Not for him though.
This guy is.
Yeah, the establishment
fucking-
sucks, but they fucking nailed your ass.
He's like
Thank God.
trying to lie so. Like, he wants to believe it. And, like, is mad that it is a lie.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
he's mad that he has to tell you the lie.
Yeah.
Type. I mean, in the
He
courtroom,
married
dude
his.
was
Did you? I don't know if you knew this. He
in court
Yeah.
when she was on the stand,
Yeah.
which then saved him from her having to give testimony and like perjuring herself too.
well, you can't be compelled, I think, to give testimony if you're married to somebody.
Exactly. So by
Yeah. Okay, that's why I did it. I never really thought about that. That was
well, and then he also was able to get conjugal visits, and he had a daughter while he was incarcerated. I don't know if you knew that.
sure I did. No, I didn't know that actually.
So there's a little Bundy baby out there, bundle of joy.
Who's daddy? Oh, he died in the war, honey.
I'm sure in that neighborhood they're like, do not play with their daughter. She's gonna bite your
Do you
toes
ever
off.
have a genetic test? There's some kind of.
Well, the wife is nuts.
Yeah, I mean, she was a mousy kind of, easily manipulated. Dumb as fuck.
You're getting the one that that one movie's based off. The one who gives like the first-hand account.
I don't know who was.
The one who ends up marrying him just seems like a fucking like a weird bitch.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
She's more strong-willed.
Okay.
Type A.
Gotcha.
bitch.
Yeah.
And I understand it's a thing. I don't get it. I think
Did
it's
they-
because it's so feminine to like serial killers. I mean, I wasn't like attracted by Aileen Wiernose. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't think it goes the other way.
Even Charlize Theron's adaptation, who is like she
Gorgeous,
was widely
wow.
renowned as one of the most attractive actresses of all time. I mean, when
Man,
she
did they-
becomes her, she is.
She was. I'll tell you what. She looked way like her. A lot. She looked a lot like her.
She looked like kind of like forgotten society, for lack of a better term.
But you know what? There's so many people like that. There's millions of people that had bad upbringings that just aren't rooted in society or community.
yeah,
There just is. I mean, and not, she became a serial killer, but other people are like fringe, marginal people.
marginalized.
Yeah.
Well, it is very interesting, that movie, just from the standpoint of like there's very few female serial killers.
Yeah.
And most of them deal with poison. Just that is the way
That's
it
how they
is.
kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she actually used a gun. But the movie, I think, definitely paints her in a sympathetic light, which
Yeah.
in terms of
I see. She's way more sympathetic than most men serial killers. I
yeah, compared to like a Bundy or
Yeah.
John Wayne Gacy or fucking gay guy Dahmer, which is his nickname online. But she
Was he
also,
gay?
oh yeah, buddy,
think Dahmer. Mm-hmm. Huh.
he liked hairless men. He liked darker skin.
I knew that.
He had
I saw the Dahmer series.
he had a black guy's head in his fridge, I guess.
Okay.
Which, like, talk about a housewarming gift. And I do that.
Jeff, are these feet in freezing?
How'd you know I'm size 13? That apartment complex must have smelled so fucking bad for them to not be like, They're
Well,
like,
the
I'll
neighbor
just-
did. The neighbor, I've got meat. They keep sending me meat, and it's spoiled, and it's pork. He did a great job at Dahmer. He was so effing good. He's got to be in more freaking movies.
That
I like
guy's
that
good.
actor even before that.
Well, he was good in American Horror
He
Story.
was great. I loved him.
And then he played Quicksilver for a short time.
He was good at
X-Men was
that.
in production. Yeah, he was good as that too. Now,
Just super.
not
great.
sure what's going to happen with the X-Men.